Hollow has sensed danger and readies his attire for battle. The kids of the now-fused worlds who were once playing ball pause as they see Hollow walk past. With concern on their face, they ask where he is headed to, and if he's off to save more refugees. They assure him they can be of use, as they have bandages to heal any injured. Hollow, with a somber smile, pats one of the children on their head. He thanks them for the offer, but requests something different of them. "Can you tell a long-haired man named Zabby that the demons have come to play?" "Yeah," one of the boys beams. We move through the castle with Hollow. He pushes open the massive wooden entrance door of the castle. As he walks out, he's greeted by Kiva, who grins as he floats ominously in the air. These are two people of the same world, bound by fate for a rematch. Kiva lands in front of Hollow. As he does, he commends him for coming out alone. As if Hollow did not hear Kiva's words, he asks if he is the demon army leader from back then, and if he came alone. Hollow stretches out his hand and points directly at Kiva, challenging him to a one-on-one duel. If Hollow is the winner, Kiva must swear to never lay a hand on the base. Kiva laughs viciously, remarking that Hollow is as full of vigor as ever. However, in a twist of fate, he agrees to the promise. Directly after, though, he admonishes Hollow for how little of a chance he stands. Release. Kiva's form changes. His hands grow to a larger, muscular size. His wings expand, and all portions and points become more serrated and sharp at the ends. Kiva vows to exact revenge for Hollow making a fool of him against the metal robots. Hollow is unfazed by the transformation. He raises his broken blade in front of his face, the words that leave his mouth before the start of this duel. "I've been itching for a fight. Let's do this." Hollow makes the first move. He immediately crashes into Kiva. The blade and Kiva's massive hands clash evenly into one another. An even amount of blows are exchanged and repelled from and by both combatants. Kiva wonders how this is possible. He notes that Hollow's sword is shining so brightly. Before, it was more unstable, like he was being distracted by his fears of us, as if he was forcibly raising his blade. Kiva launches a forward palm strike, but his hand is knocked off kilter by Hollow's blade. With a quick release and re-grab, the blade is now reversed grip in Hollow's hands. Because of the displacement of the deflection, Kiva is unable to react to what comes next. Hollow stabs directly through Kiva with a backward stab. Blood spurts from Kiva's mouth as Hollow pushes the blade ever deeper into his abdomen. While the cut was substantial, it was not enough to fell the demon. Kiva's mind races. This was just supposed to be a stress release for me. It shouldn't have even turned into a fight. The word following transforms Kiva into a brutish, hulking, muscle-clad monster. Burst. Screams erupt from Kiva as he tries with all his might to murder our hero. Hollow is a man possessed, as after the volley of attacks is repelled, Kiva notices he is the only one who has suffered damage, or more accurately, his hand has been minced into multiple sections. He quickly clamps his hand back together, melding the flesh back. However, this has left him unguarded. Hollow jumps in close and snaps a low kick directly into Kiva's lead left leg. The force is so great that it snaps the leg in twine, dropping Kiva to his back from the lack of support. As Hollow leaps into the air, he becomes death incarnate in the mind of Kiva. With a quick side roll, Kiva narrowly escapes a surely fatal blow. His mind cannot process this and fights to understand the reason. When he thought previously Hollow had just been defeated by the Demon King and had lost his comrades in dominant arms surrounded by mysterious robots in the demon army, he panicked and was unable to focus on the battle. But now, after having his friends and Leo taken by new humanity, sadness and anger toward the demon army for threatening the brief period of peace he protected, powerlessness, regret, all these feelings which Hollow hadn't fully processed allowed him to stop thinking and immerse himself in the battle at hand. Kiva realizes the truth, it's his loss. And if he continues, his death. He flies high into the air, raising his hand and snapping. "Come on out, all of you hungry demons. I'll allow it." The promise is broken. He commands the army to devour Hollow. The demons clamor for a chance to rip into the sweet flesh of a strong human. Hollow's face is riddled with disdain. "I figured this would happen," he says. Kiva mockingly and from a safe position in the air yells, "Understand this. Leave his body and head alone. I have many questions to ask Hollow about the fusions of worlds. Leave enough margin for torturing him. Humans are fragile after you break them. If you somehow eat too much and kill him, you'll be severely punished." A broken promise, Hollow faces off against overwhelming numbers and mayhem.